So today I was feeling really lazy to set up anything, so I thought I should just come and give you guys this gist once and for all. As some of you know, I got a second dog, or rather a third dog, which happens to now be my second dog. His name is. Can you get off? Off. His name is Roman. Most of you already know Roman, so let's say hi to Roman one more time. For those that don't know, I adopted Roman and I adopted him at 6 months. Yes, I mean we recently found out that he's a sable German Shepherd mix, and he's trying to get out of the car again. I think a very typical trait of German Shepherds are that they are smart. So talking about smartness, after I picked up this young man back there, I got him leashed to one of the chair headrests so that he would be in a safe position. I was actually with a friend. On the drive home, I wound up all the windows and then locked the car. This guy, I do not know where he learned that from, somehow found a way to press down the window button. So I assumed that maybe he wasn't liking the air conditioner or something. So I turned off the AC and then wound down the glass about halfway. I had no idea that this was about to be the biggest mistake of that drive. As far as I can remember, I saw the window come down a bit, and before I could even think, I was on top speed. Before I could even think, my friend next to me told me, "Oh, Donald, look out, he's trying to jump." Roman had literally jumped out of the window. Like, I literally saw him jump out of the window. And thankfully, he had leash on, because if there was no leash, it would probably have ended in an even worse situation, because the leash held onto his neck. I'm trying to explain to your people what you did. The leash held onto his neck and then he got stuck to the side of the car. So I was in motion and the car was pulling him alongside. Obviously don't have clips of him falling, but you can see the scratches when he was hanging for his dear life. I am extremely grateful to God that it did not end in another story, because I literally just picked up this boy today. How do I explain to his former parents that, oh hey, your dog died while we were trying to get home because he jumped out of the window? That sounds like a very, very weird story. I wasn't very sure what it was because he was unable to walk on that leg for days. I immediately called them at the hospital to complain about it. So I tried to log in an emergency case, but they made me understand that I should just keep him immobilized for a while until I'm ready to come to the clinic. So I took him to the clinic that week. They checked, they did an x-ray, and then they diagnosed that he had a sprain, so he would need to undergo physiotherapy to get better. So that's the interesting story about Roman's pickup. That aside, Roman is not on really good terms with Roxy. I'm sure people are also wondering how Roxy has been taking him. Trust me, when he first arrived, he did everything in his power to play with Roxy. Roxy would not play. Roxy would literally avoid. Roxy would just stay on her own. Roxy did not want to have anything to do with this dog for the first week. Right now they are better, but you can tell that she gets tired of his plays really, really quickly. I don't know if it's because she's getting old, but she's just 3 years old and some months, so they get into fights almost every day. I think maybe every day they get into one fight or the other. Either they are fighting for space in the car, or they are fighting for food, because he finishes his food faster. Roxy is a slow eater, so he finishes his food way faster and then goes for her plate, then she puts him in his place. I hope that with time she would adjust and then understand that this guy is actually family, because I like to believe that she's not over miles in some way, more like, okay, this is not who I'm used to, so this is a new face. She doesn't want to be overly friendly. But then at the same time, at some point, we catch them loving up, we catch them cuddling, we catch them licking and grooming each other, despite the fight. So it's some love-hate relationship, if you might call it that way. Other things you might want to know about Roman is that he's very chatty. He's noisy, he talks back, he talks a lot, he whines, he complains, he throws tantrums when he doesn't get what he wants.
What was he saying?
He's smart, like he's extremely smart. A lot of the things he knows were learned from just associating with Roxy. So I barely had to teach him how to go upstairs. I barely had to teach him how to go downstairs. I didn't even have to teach him how to sit, or most of the really basic things he learned on his own. I only took my time to reinforce his down, his stay, even though he tries to be stubborn about it most of the time. But he's quite smart. Trust me, he's really smart. And we hope that we'll see you guys at the hangouts. This is supposed to be a very, let me tell you how I got my new dog story. It's not as dramatic as Miles's, I know, but that's the story, man. So the hangout is on 1st of July. We hope to see you guys there. Come with your dogs, come in all your numbers. Roxy will be there, Roman will be there, and peace.